One day I was holding my daughter, I was putting her to sleep, and I'm laying there looking at her, and she is so like peaceful and just so comfortable, and I'm just feeling her energy, and I'm like, man, fatherhood is dope. I just wanted to tell the world that. My name is Omar, I'm the founder of Fatherhood is Dope. My daughter is Chloe, she's 7 years old. The impact on people has been amazing and really surprising to me because men don't really talk to men that they don't know. So just me reaching out and talking to people and men buying the shirts, sharing their experiences with me, it's a lot of good fathers out here. And they don't get talked about, nobody talks about them, they don't get showed attention. And it really had an impact on me to know that I'm not by myself. My childhood was pretty cool, man. I was raised by my mom and grandmom, aunts and everything. Not really my father for my early years of my life, but our relationship got better when I got like probably 13, 14. Man, it was just a lot of love in the house, man. Everything was just love and family and sticking together. Man, it was amazing. We didn't have much, but you didn't notice until you got older. Like, man, we was really struggling, but the love just kept everything so good. And I give the same love to my daughter. So my early years, I didn't really have a strong relationship with my father. He was in and out of jail, incarcerated. So it come out, come in, come out, come in. But once his last prison stint, I think I was like 13, I went and visit him. And he came home, and that's when our relationship actually got better. Like, we'd hang out more and do stuff more. We got to know each other better, and we've been good since then. So when I was growing up, I didn't really have anything I thought a father should do because I didn't really see it a lot. Like, you'll watch TV, you see TV, it's not really many black fathers. If you see some, it's, you know, Mr. Huxtable and what was it, Moesha Dad and all those guys. So my outlook on father was you had to be like this straighten up, kind of like corny kind of guy. Like the whole neighborhood, you might have a couple people that had a relationship with their dad, so you really didn't know what they were supposed to do. So once I became a father, I was just freestyling, just show the love, man, and just be there for her. But now I know, like, you just be yourself, you're just a father. And that's what I want to tell people. You can still be who you are, you can still have fun, you can still be cool and party, but you just a father. You got somebody to worry about, you got somebody to take care of. Before I became a father, a lot of partying, drinking. I became a father, I think, at 23. So it was just a lot of partying and fun and frivolous spending. My initial reaction, once I learned I was becoming a father, was shock, which is silly, like you know what you're doing. But just shock and just worrying of like, all right, what am I going to do? What kind of father am I going to be? How am I going to provide? Just stuff like that. But a lot of excitement also, just to see like, wow, like I'm really about to be a father. Once my girlfriend at the time, which is now my fiance, once she started showing, like once you start to see that stomach growing and you go to appointments and you hearing the heartbeat and you seeing the ultrasound, you're like, wow, this is real. Like, I'm really about to be a dad to somebody. One thing I had to change about myself was just my thought process. I had to think about somebody else first before I make moves. So before, you would just be reckless and going to places you got no business going and doing things you had no business doing. But now my thought process is different. Like, I can't address every situation. I can't go at every person. Man. I got somebody that'll be destroyed for life if something happened to me. So I'm just more careful now. One thing I remember specifically about the day she was born is just seeing her and looking at her and just feeling like almost an out-of-body experience, just locking eyes with her and her like holding on to me. And it was a couple moments of silence when she came out. And that was the scariest, I don't know how many seconds it was, but it felt like an hour for me. And just hearing that first cry, man, I never felt so much joy in my life, man. That was one thing I remember about when she was actually born. I would like my family's legacy to be this right here, to be Fatherhood is Dope. Like my dream is for somebody to see my daughter one day and tell her, like, man, like if it wasn't for your father, man, I probably wouldn't know my father, or I wouldn't have been there for my child. Like, I just want to inspire men to be fathers. So I'm hoping that would be a legacy that carries on and inspire people to be families. What I want to teach my daughter about what a man should be is, first thing is no man is perfect. The second thing I want to teach her is that a man should be loving and a man should give his all to you. I would like my daughter to know about money. It would be to use money and not spend money. So you want to use money so that money can make you more in the future. You don't want to spend money and it's dead once you use it. One piece of advice I would give myself before I had a child, I would say that support the child's mother more than financially. So having a young child, like, oh man, by yourself, you're tired, you're sleepy, you're cranky, help more with changing Pampers and making bottles and things like that. My father's absence in my early year impacted me a lot because I knew I never wanted my child to go through that, like with me not being there. So even if I didn't have a relationship with a mother, I was gonna still have a relationship with my child. So that definitely impacted me because it changed how I look at things, and I know I never want any kid to go through that. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. I don't want no kid to go through not having their father or not being able to talk to their father or get lessons from their father. The only way to move forward is forgiveness. And really you have to understand why he wasn't there, or understand people go through things also. So I don't hold no grudges. We cool now.